Okay, I'm imagining you can hear me. And I want to start with a couple of things. First of all, how's my sound? My sound okay for you guys? And if you can, as long as you can hear me okay, I just found out what was going on the last couple of webinars. I didn't realize that I have several blockers against the apps. And so they weren't working. That's why I had to have Charles log in for me and everything. I finally just caught on to that just now as I logged in using a different browser. What I want to do today is I'm going to do a overview of the best way to leverage the Genius products. We try to keep some consistency amongst each of the products and make sure that they're kind of interchangeable, that you don't have to learn a whole new thing when we're in from one product to another. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go through some things and try to summarize a lot of things for you guys. But when I do at the end, I'll allow for some Q&A. Let's see if we can get closer to being able to help you with some of your needs. So before I go out and do that, how many of so tell me this, what are some of the things you're expecting to learn or get out of the orientation, or some things that you've been like dying to know and haven't had a chance to know yet? Go ahead and type it in, and I'll come back and take a look. I'm going to go out and get started, but I'll go ahead and type in whatever those things are that you are on your mind. And I'm going to go out and find the answer to. Let's go. Let's make sure I open up Genius Marketing Pro. All right, there we go. Nope, wrong one. What's crazy? We have so many of these that I always forget which is which. Started typing Genius and I let my computer finish the rest, which isn't cool. Okay, here we go. How to actually use them in your business. Good comment. Well, for starters, before you can use them in your business, it's going to be important to know how to use them in general. So let me go ahead and as long as you could see my screen, we're in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it says present to everyone. Now, the thing that's going to be most important now is no matter which product you're in, everything begins and ends with two specific sections. One of them is your profile. Now, I want you to follow this. Before you can use it in your business, any of the products in your business, you're going to find this edit profile. Each product profile section. Each product, I have no idea what my login is here. You have to forgive me because I don't remember logins. So, okay, so each product has its own. Each product has its own edit profile section and payment integration, if applicable. Each product will have its own autoresponder integrations also. Once you could do this in one, it's easy to do them in any of them, okay? So I'm going to go over and start off with not autoresponder integration. Let's take a look at the edit profile sections of any of these products. So I go to edit profile in Genius Paydays. I'm going to get to the business side when I'm done, but for now, if you want it to work right, you complete each section of your profile so that your system, when using it, would know. Whatever name I put here, I want you to get this. Because I did it in the profile, when I go to use the product and I have something related to my name or email address, it's going to work fine, right? Depending on where I live, it's going to help me with time zone and things like that. So let's take a look. If I go look at some of the products, because of the information I put in the profile, I want you to note, when I get out to a product, let's go visit the product, note that, Dwayne Golden, from Dwayne Golden. How about that? It knows that information. If I go on the salutation, it also knows who I am. If I put Jack Sprat, it would show there. What I'm trying to tell you is the important thing about these products is that you take care of the edit profile section. One other thing that's interesting is if I go and click on that page to go look at it, when someone goes to pay me, I'm really not going to get paid if, in fact, I didn't complete the, what's it called? If I didn't, in fact, complete the payment integration section, which basically, let me turn this on, which basically will give me a chance to get paid. But when I do get paid, guess what's going to happen? It's going to come to me on any of these products. So as we look at that, get this in your head. Here's another, I'm just looking over some of them because I haven't been in here in a while to look at them. But as you look at them, each of these pages, when you get down to it, people have a chance to add to cart or buy, right? When they do that, the system's going to know for you to get paid instantly. So one of the things you do with your business is if your system doesn't know who you are, it's not going to help your business. That's for starters. What's interesting is payment sections are very easy. How do you want to get paid? If you use PayPal, put your email address there. If it's Payza, put your email address and your security code. If it's LinkPoint, put your store ID, right? If it's authorized.net, enter your login. Whatever way you get paid, you need to put it there. Our system will pay you on this particular product. Now, let's look at another product. If I go to edit profile on Genius Payday, on Genius Marketing Pro, you want to complete the sections. If I tell it I live in some country and I set a product up, it's going to give me faulty data. And that faulty data is going to mess up how my countdown clocks work, coupons, special things like that. It'll mess up because it does everything based on you. Even if it's a webinar invitation, if you tell it starts at 9 and you have the wrong time zone in your system, it's going to actually base it on the time of the profile. That's how that works. So here's the deal. You have a great opportunity to, first of all, to leverage a business, go inside each product today or sometime, set up the profile sections. Then what you want to do is go to payment options. Genius Marketing Pro is a system that will pay you, and for you being an affiliate, it also will pay you when someone is your affiliate. In order for that to happen, you want to make sure you give it the PayPal payment link, so it knows when you sell something for us, we could pay you right away. If someone sells something for you as an affiliate, right, it knows how to split up the payment to pay them their percentage and yours. Don't mess around. This stuff is essential. Let me see. Hope nothing shut off. No, you better not. Let me get back out here to the Hangout. Make sure you guys can follow me. Jimmy, I gave an overview of the products the other day. I don't know if you saw the link. I'll put it in the window, right? But I'm giving you an overview now of what's important. What most people do is they'll look at a product and see all the cool stuff. It doesn't say I have to have it. But when they own it, they never really own the product. They own it by possession because they paid for it, but they don't own it here and here. What I like to do when it comes to a product, before I can decide how I'm going to use it in my business, how I'm going to leverage it, and what kind of strategies I'm going to create, I need to know more about it. I need to start integrating me into the product, integrating the product into my ideas. And it begins with the profile and payment section. Once I know that, I have a start. Now, the next thing you do, you want to look at, okay, so how will I use any of these, whether it's the webinar platform or any of these other products? Before you can know how to use it in your business, what is your business, right? What is it you do? For me, I use it in my business. Let me just show you something I'm doing right now. I started a campaign today, another test campaign, and then our members will be able to do it later in the week, right? Friday or Monday. So for me, I only work with products, or work with products in something that works for me. So there is no template of seeing how to do it at work in your business without knowing what your business is. I don't know if this makes sense to you. You want to tie things together in order for it to be effective. And I want you to be able to tie it together. So do I have to do this in every single product? Of course. Every product that you'll use, this is different. These are different products, not one. And as you see, it should take all of 20 seconds to put your own name, address, and email address in there. That's not hard. So yes, you do, if you want it to work for you. You know, it's like a car. You get the car. So someone says, hey, look, I'm gonna give you 3 cars for the price of 1. So you might say, hey, do I need to register all of these in my name? Yes. So take it like that. See all this stuff as relative. Everything's relative. So if you look at the way regular life works, anything you own and possess, I get my phone. I've got more than one phone. I have an iPad. Each one, I set it up so it works for me. Has my name, phone number, all of my apps that I've purchased are here. All of my notes. The same thing in my iPad or my Android, right? My computer. If you guys can see how things are relative, everything, then you're going to be able to get so much more out of products when you buy them. Not just these, but so many others. Where most people go wrong, you guys, if you only knew, I get to see the other side. I get to see how many people have products and never log in and never open them. They're just happy to have something that does all this cool stuff, but it never does any cool stuff for them. So for you guys to hear that a product made me $1 million or made me $10, right? Because I'm integrating it with me. I'm making sure it works for my life and my business, and I'm making sure that I can work with the product. But you may say, hey, it's not doing that for me. Usually the missing piece is you haven't connected it to you. If that makes sense, type in the number 5. I need to know that you're with me so we can continue to go forward. I need you guys to see the connection. To be orientated with a product properly, you must make sure that you are being orientated. You're not just seeing what a product can do. Danger zone. Danger, 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 danger. So it's never about what a cool product can do. It's amazing. I got people say, look, I've been using this one for so long and I'm already paying $100 a month and it's not doing anything for me. And I don't laugh, but I always have to challenge them and say, listen, if you're paying for a product, right? And I think the product they were paying for was ClickFunnels. I said, that's a great product. Nothing wrong with the product. Give me your login, right? I ask them for the login. When I get the login, guess what I notice? I noticed that they're not even using the product. The profile is naked, right? When I say the profile is naked, it doesn't have anything set up. So I know they're not using it. And so for someone to have a product for a year or two and they're paying monthly on it, $99 a month, and they get mad and blame the product, the problem was never having the wrong product. The product is not leveraging what you have. So in this orientation, I want you guys to master the concept of owning something. Owning it isn't having it. Owning it is I own responsibility for the success and failure of how I use the product. For example, I'm going to tell you what I'm working on in a few moments. And but I want you to think about yourself. What is your business? It doesn't matter if you're doing multi-level marketing, if you sell brushes. It doesn't matter if you sell phones. It doesn't matter if you're working with the Boy Scouts of America, your church. Every product, there's a place for it for you. But if all you're looking to do is see bells and whistles that you saw someone else do, that's not going to help you. That just sexifies it so it makes you want to pay for more. Got it? If you got it, type in got it because I don't want to be discussing things that aren't going to be helpful for you. I want to stay narrowed down to the things that are going to make a difference. Product usage is easy peasy stuff. Let's make sure you're there. I'm not moving until I know you got it. Okay, I need to make sure that we got this together. Okay, so why don't I do this? So Jimmy's doing. Anybody else got it? Anyone else got it? If you don't, it's okay. But orientation is really about you. Okay, you do. Okay, got it. Beautiful. You guys are wunderbar. So why don't I show you what I mean by this? Here's what I'm doing. I don't ever get caught up in how someone else is using a product. It's got to work for me if I'm going to get paid for it. So if I'm working at MLM and someone says, look, I got this amazing tool that I use, and I've signed up 50 people this month. What most people do is they go and try to mimic what the guy's doing and never assess their own needs, never own the tool, never own the responsibility in their company. And what I'm going to try to help you guys to do is start owning the responsibility of your business. That's what this orientation is all about. So I know what my job is. My job is to create pathways, pioneer through some things so that many of you can have an opportunity and a way to do it. So here's what I'm doing. I'm pioneering. Let's go out to, what is this stuff? 1Password. I don't need that. 1Password. So let's go ahead back to the GMP dashboard. My pages. Boom. All right. It's the GMP dashboard. Let it stop churning for a second. Then I'm gonna go back to the GPS dashboard. Okay, here we go. So check me out. I'm taking Clockwork Funnels, and I've got two different I have a product, the Genius Pro Suite. I need to show you guys because most of you guys, I should say most of you guys, but most of our members are watchers, not doers. Watchers / potential complainers because they don't work with what they have, right? So for example, I have this 3-day offer that I start, right? In this 3-day offer, I've got, if people take advantage of this offer with the Genius Pro Suite, they can get it for a limited time for just $49 a month. All of you guys will have the exact same thing in your back office, right? If in fact they don't take advantage of it with this Clockwork Funnels, here's what's going to happen for them. It's going to go to $149. So let me show you what's going to happen. I give them 3 days. I make sure it works for me. I don't care how anyone else uses it, right? Since people are paying $67 a month for this product, I need you guys to see why they're doing it. So check it out. Right now, oh, you can't see my screen. Duh. How crazy of me. You guys can't even see my screen. Okay, now let me go back here a second. Can you see it? Can you see my screen? Sure you do. Okay, let's go back to Clockwork Funnels. I'm in Clockwork Funnels, and you now can see that I have a link. If someone clicks on the link within the first 3 days of when I offer it, here's what they see. They see the Genius Pro Suite. It was $149 a month. And for just 3 days, right, they can get it for $49 a month and try it for just $5 for 7 days. Now watch how powerful this is. When they get, they'll recognize it used to be $49, but they see there's only 2 days and 13 hours left. In my case, that's how much time I have left. Make sense? Now watch this. Here's how powerful this is. When this is what I'm talking about using the products. I wouldn't know this if I didn't log inside and start doing something, right? So now when the deadline is over, here's what they get. They're going to go back to the link. See this. $149 a month. They've missed the opportunity. It's going to make them respect what we're doing. Many of them will hit the customer support and beg, oh, look, I missed it. I was away. I was out of town. Can I get it for that price? Now, I don't care how people use Genius Marketing Pro. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care how they use Clockwork Funnels. This is how I'm going to use it. And the way I determined how I was going to use it was to log inside and use it. Now, listen, I came up with a concept in February for this product, but I've never used it. So I didn't know how to use it. I just went to the team and told them what I wanted. Now watch how powerful this is. So I logged in and just wanted to see. I wanted an infinity deadline. Now watch what I'm going to do this afternoon. I want you to catch this. I'm going to go to email marketing. I'm going to go find my 3-day offer, right? Then I'm going to find I'm going to put in my email message, let people know for just 3 days. I'm going to give them a chance to get $1,200 off per year this product. It costs $149 a month, but for just 3 days, I'm going to make it $49 a month and give them a $5 trial. That's what I'm going to tell them. Now, here's what's crazy. I can take the clock that I want. Let's say I want this clock. I think I really like the way this one looks, right? That I can just put into my email message with this code, right? Now, I'm not really into that. Take this code, I put it there, and it's going to actually put the clock up for them. But that's not really what I'm really after right now. For my Facebook ad, I'm going to actually have people go out to an opt-in page where I have a video. I'm going to tell them that for just X number of days, if they opt in, I'm going to send them a link to get this product for just $49 a month. And they can try it first for 7 days for $5, but they don't want to miss it because in 3 days, it goes back to $149 a month. Now, I said a lot. Some of you, it went over your head, and I'm okay with it. Because until you start diving into products, whenever people talk about concepts, it's going to always be over your head. When it stops being over your head is when you relish in this concept. I'm going to own this. I'm going to own the product. That means I have to go in and exhaust myself and try and break it to learn how to use it. That's what the rest of us do. And if you want someone to magically hold your hand through it, where they have to do all the work, you're never going to own it, which means everyone's going to have a testimony about how good things work for them except you. The reason I can give testimonies about what happens for me, see these tired eyes and bags under it, see this unshaven face, that comes from owning what I'm doing. That comes from exhausting myself to master things while others are sleeping. I learned to work on it while others are playing and eating. I'm okay with missing a meal, missing hours of sleep if I need to, but it doesn't come without a price. And the price is maybe I'll be a little tired. Are you guys following what I'm saying? You'll be amazed at what triggers will go through your head once you get through the editing profile and taking care of payments. So if that's the case, if step one, right, I'm going to type it in. Step one is to complete the edit profile and payment options on each product. Right? If that's step one, step two is what you want to do is you want to determine or to take a good look at my business and what I want to do and or need to do. Before jumping into products and okay, I'm using Webinar Fusion Pro or I'm using this product, don't do that. What is it you want to do? If you don't have any goals, guess what? You're probably going to hit them, right? If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every single time. So what is it you want to do? What is your issue? Absolutely, John. Especially with offers. That countdown clock thing is nasty. It's crazy how good it works. I would not have a launch of a product without a scarcity, without a limited time that's available. In fact, When people bought Genius Marketing Pro originally, they can get it for $67 one time. But at the end of 7 days, it went to $47 a month. They had 7 days to do it. Now, what did that do? That created hundreds of thousands of dollars in 7 days, right? With Webinar Fusion Pro, they had a limited time to get it for that price. Now, it made about $500,000 in 1 week. Scarcity is your friend. You don't just sell, people don't buy products because they're good. They often will buy them because there's a special, right? My wife is one of those people. She goes, hey, right now they have these things on special. I don't know, special from non-special. But she wouldn't want to buy it if it wasn't. People want things when they're made to feel special. And so that's what the scarcity does. Well, you're so funny. But do you see the difference, though? When you miss an offer, the next time someone makes an offer, you're jumping on it because you know what happens when you miss it. That creates more sales for you. So now, what is it you want to do? Do you have a joint venture product that you're going to launch? You better use this one. Do you want to know, hey, you know what? I don't even know what I'm going to sell. What can I offer? Can I show you some cool things you can do with that? So why don't you type in some of the things you guys want to do? In order for me to properly orientate you on these products, it will be helpful to know what it is you want. What is it you're looking to do? What is it you would want to have happen? Are you trying to build your home business, your multi-level marketing business? Are you trying to sell products? We have a lot of them in these packages for you. We give you a ton of products in these products that you can do your own thing. Doesn't matter which one. But I need to know what you want to do in order to properly help you. I can show you the bells and whistles, but that means nothing for you. It means something for me because I'm going to use it. But it won't mean anything for you if you don't have a goal and a target. Allow me to help you once you share your target with me. So what kind of work do you guys do? Someone type in something so I can help you. If you don't, it's okay. I'll keep moving. Brother man, let me show you this. Great question, Daniel. I didn't think you got this. All right, so let's do this. Let me go back out here, John, and I'm gonna come back to you. No, not John. Daniel, I'm gonna come back to you in a minute. So the question is, can we use this in other pages? No, this has nothing to do with Genius Marketing Pro. I'm just using it there. You take the product, right? And I click on appearance of the product. Doesn't matter what product it is. Number one, I code. So in this case, I grabbed the flip code and I put page. You want to email people out a link that's going to change in 3 days or 5 days, whatever time you restrict it to. When you email them this link, it's going to correspond with your clock. And when it stops, it stops. When everybody looks at it, it's different. I want you guys to catch this with me, okay? Catch this. Whatever I click on the page, I have 3 days. If you click on it a week later, you have 3 days. That's the beauty. It is literally tagging each person. It is tagging each person. So what's cool about this one product is that no matter what, if you look at it today, you got 3 days. If I look at it a year from now, I got 3 days. That is powerful. And if anybody goes to the regular site, they're going to see the full price. So these prices are tagged to each individual. And when they go to look at it on anybody else's computer, it's going to show the full price. They got to look at it their own link to get the special price. Do you guys get that? And Daniel, I just showed that. Maybe you missed it. This is why I want you guys to own the products. Now watch this. Let me help you out, Daniel. I'm going to go back out there one more time, and I need you to stay with me. I need each of you to stay with me, all right? Just show you both, all of you, the coding. All you do is click on appearance, right? Once you click on appearance, you can create a custom appearance or you can grab the code. Daniel, this is the coding. Put that in your HTML site, right? But you don't have to stop there. You can literally go to the email marketing. It's going to give you the code for the email, but the code for the clock is very simple. You take that and you put it on your page. It's going to, and you could get your links from it. This is easy peasy stuff. Does that help you, Daniel? Let me know before I turn my screen, bring my screen back. Okay, let me help you out. I got your attention now. That's good. We're having fun now. But you guys, do you get what I'm saying to you? This is just one product. And until you know how you want to use it, it's going to always seem a little difficult. Right? It's going to always seem a little difficult. We don't want that. Where's my camera? I lose my camera? Hang on a second. I'm going to bring this thing back. I don't know what's the heck going on. And then go again. I'm having too much fun. So, you guys get what I'm saying now? Now, the 3 days is just what I did. You can make it 7 days, 300 days. And it's 3 days from when you expire. Now, you can have two different types of links. So let me help you out here. John, good question. Your question is it 3 days from a date or 3 days from whenever they click on it? You choose. Now, let me show you that part. And don't worry, Daniel, I'm going to come back and help you again. This out. Go back to my clock, countdown clocks, and I want you to see this. It asks you in the beginning, what kind of clock is it? Is it an infinity clock? That's what I use. Just 3 days from the time you click on it. Or is it a fixed calendar date? You can choose how you want it to work. If it's a fixed calendar date, you can start selecting which dates ranges it's going to be. I don't like fixed dates. I like making as much money as I can so everybody has an individual experience. Many people say, like if it was a launch in JVZoo, I would make it a calendar date. But I like to have a sale forever. And with our infinity deadlines, you have the ability to have a sale going on forever for no matter who uses it, which increases sales by a huge margin. Okay? Good questions. Great questions. This is more fun than I thought. Okay, so let's take a look. So now, scarcity is your friend. You got it. All right, so Daniel, now let me help you out. If I use HTML code, we'll also have the same features you're talking about. The one where someone sees it a year from now. Yeah, it does. You're coding. Okay, let me see if I can slow down for a second. Your HTML code on your page is your thing. The clock, our Infinity technology creates that code that we give you. All you do is take our code and put it in your HTML site. It'll have the same properties, the same scarcity. So you can't hurt our clock. You do whatever you want with your page. Just take our code and put it there, Daniel. Make sense? You want it to be an infinity clock? Put it in there. Put the code in there. You want it to be a fixed date or a quick clock or, a speed clock? It doesn't matter what you want. Whatever kind you want, you put it in there. The code, your coding is irrelevant. What does matter is put it in the right place. Now, let me show you something really cool. I want to mess your heads up a little bit. Absolutely, positively can go on your blog post. How you like that? Absolutely, positively. Now, let me have some fun with you. May I have some fun with you now? Can I have a little fun, people? Type in the number 1 if you want to see me have some fun. Now, look, we're talking about one product. every Wednesday I'm going to be doing these orientations. I'm praying that you guys will take and learn what you can do for your business to make money. I got to come back to John on the multi-level marketing, but before I do, John, I'm going to show you something really cool here. So if you just bear with this, brother. Hallelujah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go down to what's called DFY funnels, right? We have several upgrades in this system that people pay for and they buy it, right? But you get all these. So check this out. I can take one of these products. Let's say this one. Oops, sorry. Wait, these guys are working on it for you guys. So let this error code go away. Right now, the guys are translating it into Spanish, German, and I think they're setting up the PHP files so it'll work when we translate to Dutch and things like that. So bear with me while it loads, okay? They warned me before the webinar started. So I clicked on a product to edit it. We gave you products in here that you can already sell, and you literally can put a clock on it. I don't know if you get that or not. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this product. It's only $7, right? And normal regular price is $27. I'm going to put a clock here for 3 days, right? So I'm going to put my cursor where I want it to be. Get instant access right now. Watch this. Click, right? You see that? Now I just copied that. Now I'm going to go into here. Here's where you put the source code. You can take our clock code. I hope you follow me now, guys. Make sure you can follow this brother. Let me go do this. Open it. You pay. Put the source code right here. I'm going to do a search and find, search and destroy. Get into, right? See it? Right above this section, I'm going to put the source code. So hold tight. You're going to love this. I just need to show you how this thing works. So I'm going to go grab my code. I'm going to get the appearance. I'm going to grab my flip. I'm going to paste it in. These are products we gave you inside of this product. So check it out. So I'm going to take the code and put it there. Bingo. Click OK. Now, take a look at this. Let me scroll back down. I got a clock here. See it? I'm going to center it real quick with our WYSIWYG. It's now centered. See this? Now, I'm actually going to save this. Default. Don't worry about this PHP code. My guys are translating PHP files. That'll show up just for a day or two till they're done. But let me show you this. Bear with me. I want you to see the beauty of all you got to do is learn how to use stuff. We've given you a ton of websites. You guys can put the source code in a lot of the websites we've given you, and you don't even know it. So you mind if I go preview this thing? Take a look. When I scroll down to this page, I want you to see what I see. Oh my goodness, the same clock. Still ticking. Now this clock belongs to Genius Pro Suite. I just put any clock here. Do you see what I was able to do? Now I put scarcity here. We have given you the ability to do so much. All you have to do is run with it. So now you might be wondering, so how did you do that, Dwayne? What the world? What's going on? You literally can create a new clock, decide if you want it to be fixed or infinity, put the link of what the special price is as before the deadline's over. After it's over, you put another link with the full price of the product. So when the clock's done, it shows them the full price. You're done. Make sure you set your time zone. This is a test account. But if it was me, I'd put New York. I'd put my New York time, Eastern time. If in fact I want to use one of our pages, I can go to DFY funnels and I can edit the sales page of any of these and put my clock in. I can change the text. These are your pages that you can sell right now and get paid for them. Okay, I'm going to slow down now because I owe John an explanation, right? We've already been going 45 minutes, and I don't know if you guys really understand why we're using these products to differentiate not just Genius products, but to differentiate Ingresso Cibernetico as being a forerunner in this area of internet tools. Whether you're an internet marketer or website builder, doesn't matter. We're going to bring it down the house. These even isn't even our best features to share with you. So let me make sense of it. Let me see if I can get this straight. This is Daniel. I can offer the Genius Pro Suite for $49 a month, and then they miss it. That's right. That's you, boy. You really got it clear now. But if they seriously, no, you almost got it clear. Here's the difference. If you're an Ingresso, right? When you pay that $300 one time, when you get you get all the products. If you're at that level and you're on the $25 a month deal. Now here's what's really beautiful. If you become a reseller for 100%, you make all of the money, not the company. Those are two differences. So you can upgrade to the business manager level and be on Smart Order. But when you go and you decide I want to be a reseller and make 100% of selling the Genius Pro Suite, people are paying you $49 a month or $149 a month. Do you get that? Okay, now John B says, where is there a good source code for PLR products to add to GMP? Dude, the source code on any product to be a 100% reseller, John B, let me help you peoples out. Hang on a second. I love y'all. I didn't know you didn't know this stuff, man. So let me do what I do best. Oh, my dear Shooby-Doo. I got other products we didn't even cover today. So let me do this. John B, it was under your nose, and as my dad would say, if it was a snake, it would have bit you. Uh-oh. Right here. They can upgrade now, and this link gives them 3 days to do it. Each person only has 3 days to do it. If you don't do it in 3 days, it's $4.97. That's this upgrade button here. Got it? And there's a clock. And there's these are tagged for each individual. Right? That's it. 300 bizzles. In 3 days, that page will disappear. That's what you have to get a 100%. Now, let me ask you guys this question now. John, because I still owe my man John something. I owe him an explanation of something. But here's the deal. Do you guys understand? On day 17, I did a teaching on day 17, the 30-day blueprint. It's called, I think it's a value proposition. Do you understand what happens when you make value this big and price this big? Do anybody here know what happens? I want to know. And then, John, it's for this next part's for you. How to build your MLM business using the Genius Pro Suite. You already can tell scarcity, right? I'll get to that. But what you got to do is you want to make sure you build the right channel. So let me go ahead and finish with step 3. More sales. Not more so. Watch this now. The difference is when you don't make value this big and price this big, you don't know if people are going to buy, right? There's a formula. I learned it years ago. The formula is this. When you make value this big and price this big, people always buy. It's never a matter of if you get sales. The question is going to be, how many will you get? But you will make sales. Some of you haven't seen a sale, right? Since you were 5 years younger. Some of you, the sales you've seen came from someone else, or you got lucky. Part of it is you don't understand the power of value. In multi-level marketing, the reason most people don't join you is because all they hear is about, oh, we have this. There's no value. What I'm doing here today, I'm showing you the value. You can't ever discuss price without talking about value. I advise each of you guys to get to day 17 eventually, get through the 30-day blueprint. Because you have to understand, people will make a decision for the value over how cool a product is. People will pay you every month forever if you give them enough value. If you give someone $500 worth of value every month, they're going to pay you $30 a month or $49. Do you get it? So let's go ahead, John. John B. Allow me to help you out, my brother, as we're coming down on the close of the hour. Some of you guys, I don't know that you know what you have. So I'm going to tell you this. You're going to want to use your head and some value. So here's what I would do in multi-level marketing, right? We gave you a product called Genius Paydays. How many of you guys, you've seen that's in your suite? You've seen that inside the Genius Pro suite. With Genius Paydays, you have the ability to give people value when they join your team, or give people value once they opt into your list to see the presentation. You have an opportunity to do some amazing things. So let me know. Somebody type in the number 1 so I know that if it makes sense or not. So thank you, John. I want you guys to get this because it's going to revolutionize how you're doing business. And yes, this recording is going to be available too, Susan. But soon this is over, Susan, I saw your question, I think, in Facebook, but I'll make sure you have this when this is done. Just give me a moment or two. I need to make sure we're all on the same page, right? Good. Okay, good. The number 1, I see it. I gotcha. What's up, baby? Okay, so now let me just go ahead and share something with you. All my love, shooby-doo. I'm in love with you, my dear shooby-doo. Okay, so Genius Paydays, where's it at? Right here. Let me share my screen with you. This is our last concept today. And get ready for next Wednesday. I may do another one on the weekend for you guys because I think once you dive in, you're going to find that you need more things. So I've got one more concept after this one, and then we're going to close. But then again, I'll see you in a few days. I need to do this again, I can tell. So let's just go back to products. So let's say I'm a member of your team and I want to grow my team, right? So let's say I'm going to use, I could pick any area that I want, but I'm going to choose web design for the sake of it, right? So here's something. It's called online security password managers, right? It's called webmaster videos. I don't want that one. Website deployment supremacy. Okay, let's try this one. Website deployment supremacy. So let's say that's a product, right? I'm going to click it. It's going to open for me. As this product opens, take a look at it, and I see that it's a product that, let me click on the add to cart real quick. It's a $7 product. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, and let's suppose I create a campaign. Let me go out to Genius Marketing Pro. I'm going to go into my autoresponder. You guys, the next step for you guys, I gave you 2 steps already, right? The next step is to set up your autoresponder. Be smart. Got it? Set up your autoresponder. Got it? Set it up. It's already built in. You need to grow a list because I need you to understand what I'm about to share with you. So for me, I'm going to go back and share my face again to get this part to your brain, right? Yes, John, but just give me a moment for this part, okay? I need you guys to bear with me. when it comes to someone joining your team or joining MLM, stop trying to make them join MLM. Give them something that has value like this to get them in the front door. Once they're in the front door, they could join MLM, right? So for me, I would create a campaign for website builders and creators. How to start your own website business, right? For as little as $25 a month, you can have a powerful website business that will change your life. Opt in. Watch this. Watch how I do this now. For anyone, for more information, right? I will send you absolutely free. If you give me, put your name and email address into this form, right? Anybody that does this over the next 2 days, I'm going to send you absolutely free website supremacy. I'm going to send you the website and then tell you how for just $25 a month, a total of $325, you're going to have an entire website suite that will change your life. And in this website suite, you're going to be giving the source code, a ton of products. With those products, you're going to be able to build websites, have live chat support for your customers. You're going to be able to build all kinds of things. Now, this is my brain for MLMers. In this case, for IC, I tell them for $325, I give them their business in a box website building company. They're going to get drag and drop ability to build websites. They're going to get some websites that are already made with sales products on it. They're going to be able to build websites and opt-in pages for their customers, and they're going to pay $325. The $25 a month is all it's going to take, and they're going to have access to all of these products. Now, did anybody follow me? Anybody get what I just said? I've already sent out a replay for the webinar on Saturday. So I want to get back to this question, and I'll answer that in a little bit, Jimmy. Did anyone understand the value I just gave you to give to people? If you missed it, you did miss it. That was just one example. Is it tough to do? Because I don't know about you. If I work a job that I can't stand, and I can have a full-fledged business with a full support team and products to create websites, a business in a box for $325, I'd sell it every day of the week. Anybody here that cannot do that? These products would cost them, let me just do my math on this, just so they know. To have this business in a box, right, for a limited time, let me just show you 149 times 12. For a limited time, it's just $325 and $25 a month. If not, it's $1,788 a year. It goes to normal soon. You feel that? So if they join your team, it's a lot better than paying $49 a month, because what happens is they're now on your team and they're building sites for people with our technology, in our tools, our autoresponder, and they can also do it for their customers. Tell me you got it. I need to know you got it. If you have not upgraded yet, do it. Get moving. If you're not 100% reseller, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I personally love making as much as I can make every day of the week, right? So somebody tell me anything in this orientation that has wowed you thus far. Type it in. Anything that has wowed you and caught your attention, I want to know what that is. Anything. All of it. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so now some of you are saying, well, how would I give something away free? Here's what's amazing. You could give away all of those products, right? Inside of this, let me get back out here, dudes. All right, so let me go back out here. You literally, all you do is you could download the product, right? See, download here, send it to them. That's what you could do. You could send them all of these products. You could say, I'm going to give you a bundle, right? When you join our business, the first thing we're going to do, right, is we're going to actually give you some products. All you do is download it and send it to them. That way they don't have to pay for them. Or you can put it into your autoresponder. That's why I told you guys to set it up. So when someone opts in, you can make it automatically email them the links, the download links. So for me, look at this. All the person has to do is go over here to you click on the link and copy the link, and it's going to be a download link. Oops, I just downloaded it. Just downloaded. But you get my point? The sky is the limit. Or you could just sell them these products so that you can actually create right? See, we have these things called lead magnets. Someone can opt in before they buy it, and you still win. There's so many things we can do, guys. But you know what? As long as you sit on the app and hope that it's going to happen on its own, or or think that you need some magic pill from someone that's good. Will someone help me because nobody's helping me? As long as I'm a victim, no one helping, you can't win. Camera. I'm trying to get my camera back. All right, let's do this. I think it's back now. What products are hosted by GMP? Every product we have that we make available to you is already hosted. But you have the ability to download them and host them elsewhere if you want. I'm not sure what products you're talking about. Genius Paydays has its own hosting. They're hosted there. Genius Marketing Pro is hosted on its own server, right? Webinar Fusion Pro, it's hosted on its own server. We own a ton of servers. So I'm not sure. If you bring a product to Genius Marketing Pro, right, we'll host it. If you see under there, I didn't get to that section. Maybe I'll go over that next, right, on another day because we're already over the hour. But you can literally bring a product to Genius Marketing Pro, set up the payment button. You don't need a merchant account or anything. Just put in your payment options. And when someone buys it from you, guess what? They're buying it from you. Our system in Genius Marketing Pro will deliver them the product. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a peace sign. This is the letter V. Value, value, value. You want to be effective in what you do, over and above in value in exchange for a small price. That is why, for a long time, many of you have paid $25 because I make sure that I want to give you at least $100 to $1,000 in value. It makes it easy. So why not use that same formula yourself? It's a way to have subscribers for life. You don't give even exchanges. If something's worth $10, you don't sell it for $10. If you want to be great, you're better off giving a ton more value for a lifetime customer than getting a one-time customer by giving them an even exchange. You guys are amazing. Susan, first of all, let me give you this for Jimmy the Goose. Jimmy, you're on Facebook a lot, bro. You know, on the Facebook channel, I have the webinar right there. I don't know if you know that or not, but I recommend, bro, that let me see if I can find it. You guys like give me work to do, right? I need a shave. I need to be cleaned up a little bit, but I'm going to help you out. And Susan, you're next, darling. So hold tight. All right. I go to Ingresso Cybernetico fan page. Let me share my screen with you so you guys can join in on the fun. I want you guys to. Okay, here we go. And on the fun. I'm going to scroll down. As soon as it's done loading. Then I'm going to go to Skype while we're doing that. And I'm going to grab the Wednesdays for the one the other night. There you go, bro. This is from Monday night. This is the one. So everybody's happy. And oops. And anyone who missed. Okay. Now I'm going to go back out and go to Facebook. You guys, hold tight. You guys are so patient. All right. And then this is the one that you missed, bro. This is what? Orientation. Cool. Hold on. There it goes. See this? Webinar replay. This is from Friday, Jimmy. Just for you, brother man. Just for you. Let me get out here. You're right, John. All right, guys, lots of love. I've got to go, but I wish you the best. Much love to you. Let's take our business serious. Do you really want New Year's Day to look like it did the previous New Year's, where there's not much different? Your income's the same, your life's the same, not much different. Don't you want things to be dynamically different? I recommend that you dive into this stuff and buy your freedom back. Buy your freedom back. You can obtain independent freedom with these products. We've got some people making about $40,000, $50,000 every 3 months right now with these Genius products. You're no different. Why can't you step in? God bless you guys. Lots of love. We'll see you in a few days. Stay tuned for an email about the next orientation. Take care.